And welcome back, and good morning. Um, so, while you've been away, I've been smelting a little bit of iron. I've also made myself a fancy new chest plate, and I finally have an iron pickaxe. So, our main goal today, I think, is going to be to get to work on a house, probably. So, the first part of that would be to locate a good building site, I think. And I'm thinking... Whoa, hello. What are you doing here? I'm thinking the best place for that is probably going to be near that redwood tree that we found earlier. Remember, we ran off in this direction, I think? Yes, yep, that's it. Perfect. I think that's what it's going to be. Let me get some ink, actually, since I'm here. I just saw that. Oh, that's a lot of ink, too. Yeah, ink's going to be really useful later on when we start going to other dimensions through the Mistcraft. It's getting darker again. That's weird how it does that. Through the Mistcraft books and things like that. Yeah. So, as you remember last time, we did all that blowing up of things. You know, we started the whole mining expedition, whatever, with the leftover TNT we had from the previous episode. Episode 2, from that sandstone place. I'm thinking right around here would be good. I don't want to live directly under the tree because that's where a lot of the mobs are going to stay overnight. Like, you know, when the sun comes up, they'll hide in the shade so they won't die. But I do like this area with all the little lakes and things, or ponds, I guess you could call them. They're not really lakes, not big enough. And I think I may actually build right up on this hill. Hopefully these sheep won't mind too much. I'm gonna have to go back and get some of those force mitts. Actually, if I can, no, I can't really carry my entire inventory, but we should have most of a day. I should have long enough or enough time to get the foundations laid, and hopefully we'll be able to spend the night in there at least relatively safely. I want to. You know, I don't want to have to run back and forth more than once, if at all possible. Just between now and getting the house fully constructed. And then once it's constructed, we'll move all the other items back. Or from, you know, our current home to the new one. And we have all these wonderful sheep, which means lots of paintings and lots of bed, well, one bed, but lots of paintings and maybe other things. Those beehives out there somewhere will probably mess with those, and you'd wool for that. Not a lot, but some. And if you haven't seen a beehive yet, or if I haven't pointed one out yet, I'll show one to you as soon as I locate one. But saddles, force mitts, these things are really good for digging. You see, while I'm here, is there anything else that I want to bring? Doesn't look like it. No, probably not. I'll bring the bed. Because I definitely want to sleep through the night if I can. And you know what? I'm going to go ahead and get this cooking while I'm gone. Just because, you know, time is of the essence and all that stuff, right? So, I'm probably just going to do a basic cobblestone base. Hopefully you don't mind that too much. Oh, man, I'm going to have to cut down some trees, too, because I want a nice wooden roof. Well, I guess I'll start the building, sleep in the lower section that I had planned on making, and then the next day I'll go and cut down some trees and finish it up. Does that sound good? I think that's alright. Part of me wants to see if I can survive a night without sleeping, just cutting down the mobs as they come, but I don't know if that's exactly wise. I'm probably not going to keep the series going very long if I do things like that, so maybe I should wait. Alright, oh, look, there's a beehive right there. Speak of the devil. We can't break that yet. We don't have the materials to get the bees out of it. So, we'll wait for that. Oh, bah. And see, I want to be up somewhere high because I have some plans for that later on. Maybe I should have picked out a build site before I started. Well, okay. I'm going to start right... Let's see, do I have enough room sideways? No. Let's go down here. Start down here. Pick all this up. Alright. And... there we go. 1, 2... And I drew up some plans for this while I was offline. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Hopefully it looks as good as I think it will when it's all said and done. And that's the basic outline for our house. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. So there, and there. Knock this out. Should probably take the door from our other place, but that's okay. I'm going to need a crafting bench, crafting table if I'm going to get anywhere. I also want a wooden floor too, so I'm gonna definitely need a lot of wood, and I might do all that collecting and stuff offline as well, because I don't think you want to sit here and watch me cut down trees all day. And I'll probably be replacing some of these materials later, but you know, with the texture pack that I'm using right now, the cobblestone actually doesn't look too bad. I'm thinking I want smooth stone for the walls at some point, but yeah. And I'm going to do something slightly different here. I believe this is how, this is how I planned it. Bam. And the floor level is going to be right here around our eye level. And then I'm going to have a basement underneath, and that's where all the storage is going to be, and that sort of thing. So hopefully that ends up working out the way I want it to. I probably don't even have enough wood to get through the floor. Do I want to use oak? Maybe I want to use something else. I think these are eucalyptus trees and their wood is kind of pink, so I'm going to stay away from that. But, sorry. But, I do kind of like the jungle wood, so maybe we'll cut down one of those. Those are relatively easy to cut down. Just climb up to the top and go to town. Let's find one of the taller ones. And then as soon as we finish that, it'll be nighttime, so we'll have to take a quick nap and then finish up. Oh, pig's hiding in the leaves. There we go. Oh, I don't want one with branches though. That's gonna be a pain. Maybe you. Let's just cut you down. I don't like to leave oh, whatever. Let's just cut right here. See, I don't like to leave like leaves and things floating in the air if I can avoid it. I'm sure you all feel the same way. And I'll probably just fast forward through all this because it's going to be slightly boring. Just cutting down this tree. And now it's getting dark, so I'm going to run back real quick. I came out with a fair amount of wood. I didn't get all that I wanted to, but that'll be alright, I think. Hopefully it's enough to get through the floor, and then we'll go back and get some more later. And what I think I might do is dig a hole like this, throw up some torches, and use this dirt to create a little cocoon. And this is where I will sleep tonight, because, well, it's safer than outside, exposed to the elements. And actually, as a matter of fact, where that bed was, just up a few squares, that's where I planned to put my real bed. So, that's neat, I guess. Let's go ahead and use some of this cobblestone again to line that. And then we'll get on with the jungle wood. Yep, it looks like we have plenty to do the floors with. And let's do like so. I wonder if that will allow me to... Yep, okay. And then like so. And that is where the walls will begin. All cobblestone for now. It's going to be just a basic little shack. I plan on cooking up some stone for a chimney at some point in the near future. I want to leave a window right there. 3 furnaces there, I believe. Yep. So let's make those real quick. And I can bring that inside. Oh man, I need to eat too. Cannot forget to eat. Oops, there we go. And I need to make a few more stairs for some decoration. Right here in front of, well, actually, what I wanted to do was more like that. Because we have these corner stairs, right? Yeah, that looks okay, I think. Well, whatever. So, I'm not sure where, but around here somewhere there's probably a tree with a bunch of spider webs in it. And I saw in the comments on the first video, actually, that there's probably a lot of loot there. So that's gonna be one of the next things we tackle as soon as we have, you know, a base of operations. I'm gonna try to get as much loot as I possibly can to avoid having to mine, for one, because that's tedious and annoying, and I've done quite enough of that, I think, in, you know, all the times that I've played this game. So yeah, I think this is going to be the basic layout for the house. There's the bed. Get that crafting table up. Obviously, I still need to put a roof on it, and I wanted to put in some like ceiling beams. I've got this crafting table. I'm not really sure where that's going to go yet. That's probably a good place for it right now. Yep. And what I wanted to do is put 2 chests right there for all of the things that we're going to be cooking and using and yada yada yada. Eventually I want to put a second story on this. Stairs are going to go right here, so right over top of the bed. And then we've got all this area for working in, and I'm definitely going to have to swap out the walls for some smooth stone or something. Maybe stone bricks. But the you know, that we don't have a whole lot of coal to use, but that seems like a fair use for it, considering that we're probably going to be living here for a while. And let's just cover up these furnaces from the back side. Probably don't need this extra bit here. And then I don't know how much of this we're gonna be swapping out, but we'll see. And I wanted it to be I think 4 to 5 blocks tall. Make that stone as well. Yeah, it's really hard to see any kind of shape at all with the cobblestone, so we'll definitely have to keep that as a work in progress. Right, so that stone's cooking. We'll swap out the walls with that. So for now, I'm going to go ahead and cut down one of these. I'm going to finish cutting down one of that jungle tree that I started on earlier, and then I'm going to cut down one of these massive oak trees. So I'll probably again skip ahead through a lot of that so that you don't have to sit and watch all of the boring stuff and gathering resources and whatnot. So I'll see you all on the other side.